What's going on, people? We're back for another stream. People are telling me to farm Lancer and Assassin cookies first, or not cookies, chocolates. Cookies, chocolates, same difference. Anyways. Alright, so if that's the case, then I might as well take all the sabers that I can. That should be all for Lancer cookies, I believe. Alright. Only 5 Lancer molds, though. Let's see how many Lancer cookies we can get out of this. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Both Twitch and YouTube chat. Hello, both. To y'all. Hopefully everybody's farming's going on pretty well. It's just chill farming up in here. Alright. Hope y'all Friday nights are or Friday nights. It's Friday afternoon here, but hope y'all Friday days are not just Fridays. No need for me to be redundant as I am as always. Hope y'all are good. Why did I bring Saba? I could have just brought Mordred and be done with it. Let's see. Yeah, just farming. Did I clear chocolate coins yet? Well, that's what I'm doing. What's the reason to go for Lancers now? It's a whale thing. It's a whale thing. Quite a few people over in the whale discords are have gotten together and they've decided that it's better to get Lancer and Assassin chocolates out of the way now. If and only if you're planning to actually farm the last set of nodes, which are our best nodes apparently, for like pages and other materials. Because on the last nodes, Lancer has bicorns and Assassins have soul ears, and they drop the war horn and the tar or the grease, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And for most of us, we don't need that shit, especially not me. So yeah. I felt that their reasons were valid, so I'm gonna try to get Lancers and Assassin chocolates out of the way now. I was just kind of quote unquote softly refilling for Saber and Archer chocolates. I've done all the Sabers now. I'm like halfway through Archers, and I sat back and I realized, like, wait a minute, I could just be doing I could just take the other whale's advice and just get the Lancers and Assassins out of the way now, so that's what I'm doing. Yeah, I should have brought Mordred for this because she has her charge, and charge always makes everything better. It's Saturday in Australia. Well, I know that. My bad that I can't account for literally every time zone. I'm sorry. Let's see. I'm actually gonna just overkill this just to try to get some additional MP charge. It's a good thing she got a crit on that. What stages should you farm crystals? Can you farm crystals here? If there are golems in the last set of nodes that come out like either tonight or tomorrow, then I guess go for those. I could try pulling up the drop sheet that I had earlier and see if they had crystals on list. Valentine rerun. Crystals, Valentine rerun. It's not reported, or it's not recorded. So I'm not sure. I don't know what to tell you right off the bat. Are there even any golems that you can farm here in this event? Not sure. Let's see. We got Sun Wukong. I'm sure I'm mispronouncing that. I don't know too much about the whole Go West whatchamacallit. The whole Go West thing. Not so sure on that. I gotta Musashi could probably just insta kill everybody here, but we'll just do this. The expert 4 horsemen have it. Alright. At least you don't have any random new mats like JP does. Even if we did, unlike you, Razor, I wouldn't bitch about it in someone else's Twitch chat, and instead I would go hard for it. You should have seen me on London opening weekend. Let's see. We don't have Saber's break chain, so I guess we're doing this. I don't think Musashi's first skill applies to her MP, so let's not even bother. What's her overcharge again? Oh, increase your MP strength. Well, either way, this is just gonna straight up kill, so whatever. You can't even farm them now? Oh, you can't even farm them? Are they pulling year 1 FGO on y'all again? It's fucking dumb. I thought we were long past that. Isn't it too early to farm efficiently? It is technically, but with how many Gacha Cs that I have, that give me, how much of a bonus do they give me? Plus 35? I mean, that's fine. I can get like several people's chocolates every run. So it's not too bad. It's honestly not that bad. At least not in my opinion. Of course, if you don't have a lot of Gacha Cs, or just a lot of chocolate boosting Cs in general, then yeah, I think you should wait for the final nodes to come out first. But if you're a degen whale who rolled Gacha a lot for MHXA, then farming now isn't too bad. Just try not to go too hard on it, because we still do have the best nodes coming up. Let's see. What am I looking to do here? Why am I in the shop again? Oh, that's right. We need to let's see. Lancers, right? We'll go through the Lancers now, I guess. Boop. I like the sprite that I like the sprite that Vlad has right there. he knows Berserker Vlad is better than him at sewing. Alright, got that. Pick a thank you dues. You going for more for heart drops or gallstones? I don't need heart drops for the rest of the year. I'm not exaggerating when I say that. So maybe I'll go for gallstones. What are they, like 20%? I've heard. I might. I'm looking more at the pages though, because I believe pages have like a 50% drop chance here, or something like that. Of course, I could just be like, fuck it, and save all my page requirements for what is it? Next year's DaVinci rerun. Let me check. Let me see who needs pages in my my thing. Let's see. Neurocaster. Oh yeah, yeah. I'll probably definitely go for pages first. Pages first, and then gallstones if I have time, if I want to. Farming treating you well? Yeah, it's been nice, chill, relaxing farming. Nothing like a lottery. Even though I would like to go back to a hardcore degen farming, like as in like during lottery times again. But this event isn't, at least not right now. It's not the time for that. Well, you're mostly. What happens is if you just want 2 Valentine? See, if you only want 2, then you literally just farm for those 2 and that's it. You call it a day. Nobody's forcing you to pick up all of them. The final nodes are challenge quests, so I've heard. Something like that, I don't fucking know. I haven't looked too deeply into this event. You already clear out the shop? Nah. Nah. I'm going for I'm going for the CEs first and then clear out shop. What node is the best for pages? Whatever the last set of nodes that aren't challenge quests are. The Royale, or is Royale the challenge quest? I don't fucking know. Whatever, whichever one it is. Neurofest has pages in the lotto. Yeah, I'll probably just farm up enough pages where I'll cover the rest of this year's new servants' ascension levels, and I'll leave pages for the lottery. I'll leave the pages for the lottery, and I'll take care of the rest that way. I think that's what I'll do. And then once I get enough pages for everybody's ascension levels, I'll switch over to like gallstone farming. Hopefully. Yeah, the Valentine Seas are basically XP, like mini craft essence bombs. That's literally what they are. You're not meant to keep them. Obviously, you wouldn't want to keep around Valentine's Day chocolate. Assume y'all have experience getting any, which I assume the answer is no. I sure as hell didn't get any during school. So how am I supposed to speak from experience? Butter cakes. He likes butter cakes. Royale's the last note with gold mats. I see. So yeah, the Royale nodes then. You want to see my point board memes in Gouda too? I'm actually not too crazy about the point ladders. I did go pretty hard on the first Gouda, but that was because back then, during the original run of Gouda 1, what was it? That was when we didn't have DaVinci yet, so hearts were in extremely high demand, and Gouda 1 had a heart node. It wasn't all that great, but it was better than everything else that we'd had so far. So a lot of people and I went pretty hard on the Heart Node in Gouda 1. So my point ladder was pretty high up there. Though there was another whale, he's retired now. He's a beached whale now, but there was another whale at the time who farmed up to 10 million? I think it was 10 million points, and then he photoshopped a picture of him the final drop screen. And he photoshopped a picture of a crystallized lore at the end as a meme and put on the Reddit or put on the subreddit, saying that, oh, if you hit 10 million points on the Gouda ladder, you get a super secret lore. That got a lot of people real good. I remember that. He was really good at photoshopping, so it was good. It was a good ass prank. Just a prank, bro. You only got pity chocolate in high school? Hey, pity chocolate's better than no chocolate. You know what my pity chocolate was? Going to the nearest supermarket and buying a Hershey's off the candy rack next to the cashiers. That was my fucking pity chocolate. When I even felt like it. So you feed the chocolates to the CE or just CE bomb? Oh no, so I'll give you an example because I still have Tomo's chocolate from last year. This one right here. So this is Tomo's chocolate CE from last year. I still have it. I ate all the other ones, but this one I want to keep. But then again, you can rebuy the same Valentines from last year, even if you'd already done Valentines from last year. The problem is that the game won't let you keep two CEs of the same Valentine CEs. So right now I can go to the shop and Tomo CE will be there, but it'll say I've already acquired it, so that means I can't buy it. So if I want to buy it, that means that I have to eat this one first and then rebuy it. And I'll probably just do that to say that so I can get rid of this and then buy our Valentine CE again and then buy it and then keep it for another year. I might as well because I can't keep both at the same time. If I could, I would. But yeah. Anyways. So yeah, you see this. It doesn't do anything. You can see it doesn't provide any HP. It doesn't provide any attack. But what it does do is if you feed it to another craft essence, it just gives 36k craft essence experience. Compare that to a 5-star craft essence that only gives 10k. So this is basically more than 3.5 times the craft essence experience as your usual 5-star craft essence. Beached whale, I know, right? When do you take your clothes off? Never, because I don't want to get banned off Twitch. Bonka TOS. Is there any point in getting a chocolate C's? If you have waifus, or I guess in some cases husbandos, sure. If you want, like I just spent like the past 5 minutes explaining, if you want craft as an experience, because you want to level up like a really good CE that you have, yeah, the Valentine C's are definitely meant to be used like that. If not, if you don't care about either, because either you're a lonely motherfucker and you don't have a waifu or husbando, and you're only playing this game for gameplay purposes, or if you just straight up don't give a shit, then no. None of the chocolate C's or none of the Valentine C's matter. They just don't. You just get it either because you want to or because you want craft as experience. Again, if you don't give a shit about either, don't bother. Just clear out shop. Be done with it. That's mostly me. Same here. Me IRL, to be honest. And getting more coins off the nodes. Yes, that too. I should also mention that because I completely forgot. The Valentine C's actually also do help you help boost chocolate drops. It's only by like +2 or +3. I think it's +2. But if you haven't rolled the gacha and obviously you don't have a lot of gacha C's or like coin boosting or coin drop or chocolate boosting whatever craft essences, then you can buy the Valentines and just equip those, and they'll help you farm better. It's +2. All right. Any whales in chat? Any whales in chat? All right, let's go back to why proofs. Alright, instead of instead of Mordred, I'll bring, or instead of, Musashi, I'll bring Mordred. Actually, no, wait. Fuck that. I'll bring Musashi, and then I'll bring, I'll replace Seiba with, Mordred. Boom. And then use a Lancer mold. We in there. Can I justify spending $100 on this game a month? Of course you can, but that's up to you. I don't want to compare, because comparing like how much other people spend in this game is really dangerous, or potentially very dangerous. But just for comparison's sake, I can dump up to $1,000 on this game a month, if not more, on because there might be certain banners I'm really interested in. So if I can justify that, maybe you can justify 100. But again, it differs from person to person. You shouldn't use me as a standard, or I shouldn't use you as a standard, because it's a different situation for different people. That really depends on what kind of reasons you got. Let's see. Let's try popping both instincts. See what the crit star spread's like. Does Clay have chocolate? No, you can get one. You can get one for him, or him. But yes, I just got his return gift just now. Enkidu is considered genderless, so it wouldn't surprise me if you can both give him something and then you get something from him, because that's how Daeon is. You can get, because Daeon is gender fluid. She can give you she can both give you one and you can give something to her. Gachi base. Alright, Mordred almost has her MP. Yeah, Astolfo's on both sides. I don't agree with Astolfo having being able to give and receive, because he's a trap. I understand Enkidu and Daeon, because Enkidu is genderless and Daeon is gender fluid. However, Astolfo is just a trap. Whatever. That won't stop people from going full Gudao and fucking jerking themselves off over him. Traps, how do they work? I don't know. Ask the people who actually like them. I can't tell you. Alright, let's see. I would really like to be able to generate, get Salter's MP charged. Hopefully get an Arch Chain with Mordred next turn. Got a crit off that, so that's nice. Alright. We'll do... boom, boom, boom. That should do it. Traps Gachigasm. You can fuck him and say no and not say no homo. Yeah, just get that haunted plushie of him that sucks your dick and calls you gay. Raw and Tomo or Nightingale split Valentine's Day up? Who do you like more? Lily Weeb. Is it true that Lancers give you more coins? I'm not actually sure how to answer that. I don't know who told you that, but I don't think so. The only reason why I'm doing Lancer chocolates now is because a bunch of whales and I, not me specifically, but a bunch of whales got together and they decided that it was better off for you if you're planning to refill now and farm now. It's better for you to go for Lancers and Assassin chocolates now, because if you plan on farming the best nodes for materials like pages and whatnot, it is better for you to just get the Lancers and Assassins out of the way now, because the Lancer and Assassin nodes towards the very end have gold materials that you don't really need or don't need a lot of, like horns and fucking tar or the grease. So most whales who farm adequately don't need any more horns or grease. They need everything else. So it's just better. So we decided that it was just better for us to get Lancers and Assassin chocolates out of the way now, so that we don't have to worry about farming them once the best nodes come out. To be honest, my Dante's is kind of weak. Only MP1. Wow, Razor, I'm disappointed in you. Only MP1? That's not the Razor. That's not the flexing Razor JP whale that I know out of Razor Ninja. Let's get to Karna's chocolate here. How many chocolates do we even have? I think we get like with this one and another one. If going for Matt's only farm the 2-8 Saber, what do you mean by that? You really want MHXA, or you really 25 tickets and 900 cent quartz. She didn't come. Feels bad, man. Yeah, that's a big oof right there. If it made you feel any better, Webster, the stream that I did for MHXA polls the other day, I didn't see my first MHXA copy until almost 1,000 quartz in. That being said, I still managed to MP5 her, but the first part of the first half of the roll session was pretty monka-esque. I should have won with the bottom. I should have won with the bottom one. Edison. Let's see. A woman who is knowledgeable of events taught me to say this and concern. I wonder who he's referring to there. Is that referring to APOC? I wonder. Or maybe Extella, or the Extra series? Extra/Extella. I mean, you got MP5 Lancelot too. Yeah, once you MP5 Lancelot, fuck a Dante's. Yeah, cap. Your friend got you MHXA on your NA, or got you MHXA on your NA account. It's cool. I assume only MP1 though. The second half of the rolls were pretty funny. Yeah. That stream was turnt. I was turnt. Me and chat were both turnt. that stream. That was an amazing stream. He looks so smug. Jinako, ah yes, that's right. That makes sense. Yeah, the thick weeb girl. Yeah. Good role mode next year. Yeah, that's right, because she comes back next year. Dusk earrings. Then we got more of these. Ah, cool altar. Cool altar? Cool altar? No, it's regular. Yeah. I was about to say, like, I saw altar there. I was like, wait, what? Did I misread that or something? When she becomes more relevant. Yeah, save your rolls for servants you want more this year, and then worry about her next year when it's close to Scotty. Good game plan. Roll for image XA got Steno instead. That's a big oof. Big oof. Karna's a legit gift. You mean his dusk earrings or himself? Gotchi base. Gotchi-gasm. Enable music for Caster Guild's gift. Does he have like a special soundtrack? I prefer salty things. JP has made so many art servants recently. Well, now that it's obvious that the whole farming meta is fucking quick servants out the fucking ass, I'm sure they're going to be very careful when releasing quick servants now. And you can't make more Buster servants because Merlin becomes more relevant. So what do? You make more art servants. Fine by me. Remnant from 1999. Did you get Kid Gill's gift yet? Yeah. Alright, got his. Do we have lore? Let's see. Do we have lore? When's Arts Merlin? We already have her, and her name is Tomo. Is that a Fate prototype? Yeah. He's just referring to his Fate proto experience. Alrighty, who's got... Okay, Eth has the little broken cute orange jet. And yeah, let's get into this. More Lancers. Arts is almost the same thing. I guess so. You can definitely cheese arts farming too. I guess the thing is that it's nothing as insane as what is it? Double Scotty. Like double Tomo is not quite the same thing as double Scotty. I don't think anybody can refute that. Let's see here. DW has to be very careful. I mean, yeah, more so than ever. It's not really double Tomo. Well, yeah, like I said, it's not double Tomo. You don't use double Tomo for farming, right? But for farming with quicks, you use double Scotty. So for arts farming, you got to bring all these kinds of different servants in order to make sure that MP looping works. But for quick, it's literally just, oh yeah, just bring double Scotty. Haha, bring double Scotty, MP5 Lancelot. There you go. Easy. I don't want this start sounding like a whatchamacallit. I don't want to start sounding like an arts elitist, but farming with arts, I would imagine they think that it takes more finesse. I don't know how else to really word that though. Quote unquote finesse. Whatever the hell that means. Double Tomo, Paracelsus works pretty well. Yeah, I know that. I'm well aware of that. It's just, it's not quite double Scotty MP5 Lancelot levels of convenience, right? Let's see. Wonder if this will be enough. Should be. Lancelot needs 2,000 fragments of 2004. The Mystica, well, yeah, but we'll have that hopefully by the time Scotty comes around. And I don't think 2004 is a particularly hard Mystic Code to level up, right? It should be the same. It should require the same amount of XP to get the max, like as the default Mystic Code, or like some of the extra ones like Annie Blonde. Because as far as I'm aware, the Mystic Codes that are the hardest to level up are the London ones, and then the newest, the Lost Belt one, right? So it shouldn't really be that too big of a deal, I don't think. Question mark. Well, in some cases you need double Sky plus more support. Well, that's for whenever you have like what, MP1 or MP2 Dantes. The Tam had MP charge, she'd be too strong. Yeah, imagine her with a 30% MP charge and limit broken Prisma Cosmos. Did someone say MP spam? I'm sorry, I didn't quite hear. I didn't quite catch that correctly. Let's see. I don't have a Mordred Brave Chain here, right? All the event MCs are level, main story ones are ass and a half to level. Yeah, that's what I figured. Nah, neither of them crit. She's already good enough now. She was already good even without her MP buff, but now with her MP buff, it's like, well, shit. Merlin exists though. I mean, yeah. But just because someone else is broken doesn't mean we need to make someone else broken to quote-unquote balance the art decks. That being said, I myself would not complain, but alright, let's keep buying out these Lancer cookies. Let's see. Diarmid. Let's see what he's got to say. Knowing DW, it's possible to give targetable 30% charge and morph. I mean, they gave her fucking charge drain skill a 3-turn, what is it, 20% MP damage buff? Or was it 30%? How strong is Tomo's MP damage buff? I think it's 20%, but if it's 30%, I'm gonna flip my shit. I just know it's for 3 turns. That's 30%. I'm flipping my shit. And it's for 3 turns, too. Oh, what's that? She can't apply it onto herself? Oh, yeah, that's... Oh, man, what a terrible demerit. Terrible demerit, right? He has the highest party-wide MP damage buff in the game. And it's for fucking 3 turns. Now listen. Can't apply yourself. Literally unusable. I know, right? Actually trash. Actually trash. Now tactics. Yeah, tactics? What's that? Blah, blah, blah. Thanks for the dramatic zoom up. It's the salmon. It's a giant tank and a giant salmon. God damn it, Fion! And where the hell did he just pull out a fucking where the hell did he pull out a fucking salmon and a fish tank from? I see Fion is quite the scientist. What's the term for the what's the name for a scientist who studies fish? Is there a specific name? I imagine there is. Other than fucking marine biologist, because those people study just marine life in general. I am a man with a lot of salmon to give to many ladies. Is that supposed to be some sort of innuendo? Fisherman. Okay. Ichthyologist. I don't know how to pronounce that word. Hey, look at you! Look at y'all, bunch of smart boys in chat. Bunch of smart boys in chat. I'm proud of you. Y'all actually aren't just normal pepegas. Alright, Kazakura. Am I sorting by health? Yeah, I am. Fuck that shit. Sort by HP. Alright, attack. Bunch of smart boys in chat. That's it. To the furnace you go. Nah, we just Google shit. Yeah, that's what I figured. I just didn't want to say that out loud because I wanted to give chat more credit than they actually deserve. Ichthyologist. Let's see. What do you want to do? Whose MP charge should we? Whose MP should we charge first? I'll go for support Mordred because she's got the crit buff on hers, or she's got the crit chance on hers. Didn't get the crit, but whatever. Boom. Let's see if we can try to kill this guy, or damage this guy without killing him. Nope. Instinct is underrated. I still think it's shit. It is still a bad skill. I'm not saying it's it can't be useful, it's just bad. For what it does and how much resources you have to put into leveling it. I still think it's a bad skill. Let's see, let's do this. Mordred will get her third skill back next turn, so we might as well just blow them all away now. Seed drops this event are garbage. Not a surprise. Seed drop rates are traditionally not that great, I don't think. Alright. Mana burst. Charge. And then pop stars. Alright, what else do we got here? I like the looks of that. Do you think Sigurd is power creep Rama? Not really, only because of the fact that Rama is a 4-star and Sigurd is a 5-star. So, just because of that, I can overlook the fact that Sigurd may seem to have like just an overall better kit than Rama does, because he's a 5-star. Whereas Rama is quote-unquote only a 4-star. And it's not like you can't buster meme with Rama either. You can definitely crank out some ridiculous damage. But yeah, it would be better if you compared 5 stars to 5 stars and 4 stars to 4 stars, because when you start comparing 4 stars to 5 stars, then you have to take this whole weird oh, but he's only a 4-star, whereas he's a 5-star. That kind of fucking argument. You gotta take that into account, and God, that's a whole nother fucking mess. Hector, let's see what Hector's got to say. Rama is for demons. Sigurd is for dragons. I guess that's another thing to point out. So basically, Rama is your local local bicorn exterminator, whereas Sigurd is your local dragon exterminator, along with Siegfried, of course. Now. MHXA Instinct doesn't suck. Yeah, once she gets it buffed, then it actually becomes pretty good. Because it's a better star gen and it's a quick buff for 3 turns. That is no longer Instinct. That is a whole nother skill entirely. Same goes for MHX. You could argue that with me for MHX, but MHX also gets another buff sometime later on this year, where her Instinct turns into better star gen, I believe, and what is it? And Invul. Now that is pretty good. I'll take that deal. Same goes for MHXA. But Instinct by itself, no, it's still pretty shitty. Again, I'm not trying to say that it's useless. Of course, it's very convenient if you have like what 3 saber faces all with Instinct and you pop it all at once. It's basically it almost gives everyone crits the next turn. That's great and all, but let me reiterate myself because I love doing that. Instinct as a skill overall is not worth worth putting materials into, because the only thing that you're doing is putting in God knows how many materials for like 1 or 2 more crit stars every level. Whereas it would be more worth it to put in those materials to increase someone's, like, for example, Buster buff or something. Because a Buster buff is a guaranteed effect, whereas getting Instinct, it's not always a guarantee. You're not always going to see the benefits of leveling up Instinct. Whereas you always will if you level up like an attack buff or a Buster buff at the right moments. That's my stance on why Instinct is a really bad skill. That's just my take on it. Mozart is guaranteed. Yeah, but his 3rd skill is not Instinct. It's what's its name again? It's a little Midnight Magic or some shit like that. And at max level, it can instantly get 50 stars. That is not Instinct. That is a different skill entirely. How about Cursed Arm's SARS skill? What? Throwing daggers? Does he get it buffed? Because that's pretty much as bad as Instinct, if not even worse. Because I believe if I looked at Serenity's Star Gen skill, which she has the same throwing skill that produces stars. Like, it doesn't even get you 1 more crit star per turn. It's like every other turn, or like every other level. Sorry, not turn. Every other level, or like every 3 levels, which is bullshit. At least if it didn't get buffed yet. If it did, then and it turned into something else, then yeah, sure, whatever. I'd still have to see what the effects are. But Instinct by itself and any other skill that only produces stars, like just straight up produces stars, unless your name is Mozart, that skill is probably trash. Paris, you bastard! Paris, you bastard! It also starts at 2 stars. Yeah, 2 stars. Omega lol. 2 whole fucking stars. Omega lol. Cursed Arm gets a 2-turn Instinct now, pretty much. Then in that case, it might actually be pretty good. If it's on a 2-turn cooldown, then maybe. It's like a worse innocent monster, Captain. Alright, use charge skills. Let's see. Let's just generate some stars here. Let's see. Do this, this, and this, because I think Musashi can generate a bit. Not sure how many. Ugh. Yeah, she produces quite a bit. Excuse me. And then we pop Instinct here. How convenient. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Nice. Got both crits on that. Nice. Everybody's charged now. Now we can just Buster meme everything else. Oh no, they put a Buster buff on Musashi, and fuck you. Maybe I should have used her Buster buff along with that. Whose Mordred is stronger? Mine is, so let's use support Mordred here. I didn't really need to pop the mana burst, but whatever. Cursed Arm's new skill is Instinct plus 2033. I don't know what 2033 is. You mean 2030? let's do that. Stars now, stars next turn. Imagine say Salter with Lalter's Instinct instead. I mean, that's what Instinct should have been in the first place, to be honest with you. That's what it should have been, not just give produce stars. It should be produce stars and get at least one turn star weight at the very least. That's what it should have been. Because I don't want to delve too much into lore because I'm not a Fate lore guy, but from what I understand, Instinct is supposed to be like a skill where the user like knows exactly what to do or something like that in the middle of battle. Or something. That might be a very general description, but like you would think that that would imply like, oh yeah, you get crit stars, that makes sense. But then, you know, you also be able to pull it towards your own cards so that you can do more damage. I don't know. Instinct is a very strange skill, just from a design standpoint. Now, we actually get a blank subscription list for. Can you imagine Mana Burst with Instinct on the same skill? Yes, in fact I can. In fact I can, actually. In fact I can. If they hadn't buffed Saber's Instinct to have a 30% charge, what I would have been okay with is if they buffed her Mana Burst so that it would also have a Star Gen, so that it would have synergy with her original Instinct skill. So you just pop both of them at the same time, and then if Saber happens to have if she happens to have a Buster Brave Chain available, then she can just do that, right? Pop both skills, both of them generate stars, so that together they're like quite a bit of stars, right? And then she can attract them to themselves and just do ungodly amounts of damage. Maybe even then, maybe that wouldn't have been enough, but it would have been something. Nobody really cares about my autograph. Instinct is a skill that allows the servant to see the best path to victory. I guess along that description, then yeah, I guess it doesn't necessitate crit star weight. I guess not, but even then, in like a normal Holy Grail War standpoint, you're not really going to rely on others to when you use Instinct. It's not like you're really relying on other people. Like, see the best path to victory, yeah, but in FGO you're usually playing in you usually have a team. You're using like a team of servants, right? So it's like, okay, you produce stars, that's fine and all, but if you don't attract those stars to yourself, it's like, does that mean that part of the whole seeing the best path to victory involves telling your teammates what to do? I don't know. God, how many more fucking Lancer craft businesses are there? Just 3 more, I guess, but damn, that was a lot. At least like a gift, but why though? Anything that's better than Gay Bolg and by FSN standards. I'm sure that's a bit of a stretch, but And besides, that was Saber's luck stat. that was her high luck stat, not her instinct. I don't think. What if they added a targetable star weight buff to instinct? I don't know how that would how they would try to explain it lore wise, but hey, that would be something. And maybe buff the amount of the number of stars while you're at it. Why did we suddenly start talking about instinct again? Was it because some pepega on YouTube told me that instinct isn't a trash skill and went off on him? Alright, let's see what Musclehead Leo has to say. His skill is called Radiant Path EX. At least it becomes that path. Radiant Path EX. I suppose that makes sense. You got all the chicks already? No, I'm just starting with the guys first, and I'm gonna do the ladies after. Save the best for last, you know. Did Rash give you hummus already? Yeah. Iron marshmallows. Watch him do the Jalter Raikou Jack thing and slap Invul on and save us Mana Burst. I mean, it's not the worst thing ever, but it would be very nice if they kept the Invul and a Mana Burst separate. Just like what they did for Musashi. What's next after this event, Shinjuku? Alright, so that's all the guys done. Next one's up on our list is all the female Lancers. Oh, we're running out of Lancer molds though. We may have to dip into the chocolate shop to pick up more whatchamacallit, more Lancer molds. Page drop rates for pages. I believe it's something like 50%, so it's pretty good. Excuse me. Where are the gallstones dropping? The last nodes, I think, with the Royale node. Good morning from here. Good morning to you, sir. It's mid-afternoon for where I am, so hopefully your day's going well. Let's see. I'll do that. It's not like we need to generate MP charge some Musashi. Alright, no, she actually got her crit on the quick card. A whale not 3-turning? What the fuck? Is this still FGO? I don't know what you're looking at, but yes, this is FGO. What'd you miss? Nothing. Just me farming the event. You make it sound like as if I'm degenning the gacha again. Do you think Yanqing will place Jack as the best star gen in the game? No. I'm pretty sure Jack is still far and away the best star gen, even in JP. Like the best raw traditional star gen. The horse in the hallway? Yeah, I guess she always rides it, even inside Chaldea. Actually, so long since I last watched you. Well, welcome back. By the way, I'm going to completely change the topic. Why isn't she in her final ascension for this? Merlin is better than Jack Stargen wise. Well, yeah. Because you don't have to do anything to produce stars as long as you start MP looping. That's not what I said though, Imad. I said Jack is the best star gen from a traditional sense. Of you actually have to use her fucking quick cards in order to produce stars, not just fucking cheese it like Cock Wizard. That's what I said, and that's what I meant. And of course Merlin, of course you got better star gens than Jack. You could probably argue that Mozart is a better star gen for one turn. But no, as far as when it comes to just traditional, you know, good old fundamental star genning with quick cards, I'm pretty sure nobody beats Jack, even still. But again, the meta has changed where, who the hell actually wants to use quick cards to produce stars? You do it to do damage, bro. Damage. Quick cards to produce stars? Nah. When was that a thing? Finish all the female Cs? Not quite sure about that. Give me a moment. I'll be right back. Looks like my work phone is ringing again. Alright. Alright, there we go. Okay. Go back to Lancers. And we got Limit Broken Gacha C. Omiko does. Lancer molds. I'm gonna roll ME Alter and Shinjuku or CCC. CCC. ME Alter is on Kiara banner, and I plan to go for MP5 Kiara. So along that logic, there's no reason for me to roll for there's literally no reason for me to roll on Shinjuku Part 2, and that's good because that saves me a whole banner where I don't have to roll. All I need to do is just worry about the next banner that I have to worry about for the rest of the month is Moriarty. That's it, and that's a good feeling. Why do we have fucking all three of Musashi's Buster cards? Like, really? Really, bruh? Really? Will you make how to use Gilgamesh, aka Golden Zashu, thinking emote? Well, if you learn to stop typing in all caps in my chat, maybe. Decent crit spread. I would rather do this though, because I can always rely on her charge to come back. Can I call you Daddy? No. Besides, you have someone else for that. When's the next video? I don't know. Whenever I feel like it. Let's do this. Okay, Mordred comes back in 2 turns. I'll just blast them all here, and then I'll wait another turn on the 3rd wave so that Mordred's 3rd skill can come back, so that we can get rid of her Buster debuff. Can we call you Daddy when you're wearing your meme hat and meme daddy hat though? No. You people are fucking weird. We'll do this. You did a video about art teams with Tom of Vlad Waver. Now make a Buster team with Double Merlin and Cool Alter. No. Why do you need me for that? Your mom's the worst Zerker in the game, so please stop criticizing me. Yeah, also tell your mom that I left the money on the front counter in your house. Another horseshoe, that's right. In other news, Alright. Time to grab more C's here from this infinite list of chocolates. Jesus. Every Valentine's will become worse and worse and worse. Oh, I can't fucking wait. I took the money from the front counter and used it to roll for MHXA, so what do? Yeah, but you didn't get anything. And I know you didn't roll for MHXA because that wasn't enough to buy you even a full pack. Stay free to play, you pleb. Actually, I can't drink this right now. I did get her. I beat it this time. Oh, in that case, congratulations. Oh, sorry. I'm too used to looking at the Gacha Salt channel in the subreddit Discord, and seeing people bitch about, oh, I used 300 quartz, and I didn't get MHXA. Fuck this game. Cool story, bro. Tell me more. Whose is this? Red flower? I don't think I got this last year. Oh, that's right. Because red flower, white flower. Makes sense. Is MHXA a lolly? Not quite. I mean, you know, but just by looking at her Final Ascension art. Keel Lancer, just some ordinary chocolates from Keel Lancer. Why do I not trust this? I wonder. Ah, they kept the typesetting. So in original JP, Keel Lancer's Valentine C and JP also looked like this, where the kanji and the hiragana was also kind of like tilted off to the side, down like this. It's good to see how they kept that here. Am I a lolly? I don't think so. My chats are becoming degenerate. I must initiate the purge. Someone who has Skaha as a wife who failed to get her on the last raid of 5 tickets in 30 seconds where he claims she betrayed him and she isn't worth it anymore. Tell him that I don't know if there's a way that you have to directly contact that person. I assume you don't, but if the off chance that you do, tell him that you know a guy who streamed himself putting in 1,600 just to get one copy. And she's not even my true waifu. Becoming? It's been degenerate forever? No, as in for today. I know you were already degenerate, but I'm not gonna ban chat for being degenerate when they haven't done anything yet. Now we're starting to talk about lollies and, oh, is Toe Sniper Unyated lolly now? Rubonk. I sense great danger. What do you need to get Tomo? Tomo Lancer or Tomocaster? Tomocaster, almost 1,000 to, almost 1,000. If not 1,000. Tomo Lancer, 1,700. And that's just for the first copy. Hey, Perry. Perry coming to save the day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, 6 more. Robonk. Are all Saber and Archer finished? All Sabers are, not Archers. I switched to Lancers midway. Let's see. Mordred should get to 100% off this. Yep, easy. Let's see. This obviously won't get her MP charged entirely. Are you waiting for Alter Ego class? Realize in which you use? I don't quite understand your question. Let's see. I wonder if I could just do this. Yep, I can. No, Roxy, I'm done on this banner. I got an MP5 image check and I'm good. I'm good. The only one that I would like consider rolling for is maybe Shunjang, but she's got solo rate-ups in the future. I'm not too worried. And the rotations are only for the permanent SSRs. If there were like story locked female SSRs that were on rotation, then I would strongly consider, at least for Quetzalcoatl. And maybe Lancer Oratorio as well, but they're not on rate up. Story locked servants are not on rate up, so I'm good. Right, 60 MP2, is that enough for Scotty memes? Well, she's not AoE, so whatever. How many ships have I married? Like 6? 6 or 8? Another horseshoe. God knows I need these. Ladies too. Oh, there's a separate banner for them. Even then I'm good. Even then. Who's this? Have I married San Diego yet? Sandy was the first boat I married in Ashenland. It was either her or Enterprise. No, actually, she was my second, sorry. I married NT first, and then Sandy. Thinking on buying a St. Quartz account for MHXA, but I don't know if you can get it in 200, 300. What should you do? By the way, I don't have an NA account. If you want to buy if you want to buy a Quartz account to see if you can grab MHXA, then yeah, sure. If you're willing to put in the money for it. Also, be careful with you know, Quartz accounts, especially on NA. How about Tama number 2 and 3? I've married both foxes, and I'm once we get another actually, I can buy more promise rings now, but I do plan on marrying Amagi and Battleship Kaga at some point too. Then I'll probably call them Tama Alter number 3 and Tama Alter number 4. God damn it, Taiga. Taiga, can you stop these cat puns, please? I thought dealing with Gacha and Bran on Farmville was enough. I don't think the game allows that. Who's Rune, Miyu? Oh ho ha 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 ha. She turned Brazilian for like 2 seconds there? I wonder why the text is has delay on it. There might be like some sort of a musical cue here that I'm not hearing because I got music in the background. Rune, I'm looking forward to Taihoan, but that's really about it. Bitter, 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 bitter. Okay. Did you really need to say that 3 times, though? Mayorash is a farming slave. You bastard! You killed a Rash! How about playing Fortnite today, buddy? Don't you know Fortnite's getting killed by Apex Legends? All the cool kids in town are playing fucking Apex Legends right now. In fact, I'm probably gonna try Apex later because it's free to play and it's a first-person shooter. And I hear it runs even on potatoes, and my computer is a potato. Excellent Stream 2.0. I guess. Except I actually have a webcam and I actually interact with my chat. Nodes that are coming up next better. Yeah, the best nodes are the Royale nodes, I believe they're called. They have the best drop rates, I believe. I'll need to brush my teeth later. Yes, agreed. Another golden apple. Chomp. Uh-oh. With this, that means I have I only have 2 AoE, I only have 1 AoE saber. Let's see. But I would like to use Grail, Okita. Well, Rex 3 turned his nodes. He can, because he's actually playing a new event. I don't really care to 3 turn. I would rather prioritize drop efficiency. If this were me last year, then yeah, I probably would have 3 turned everything, but not here. Let's see. What shall we do? I wonder how much an ABB chain for Okita will get her. Probably not the most efficient for her. Probably BBA would have been better. 29%. Let's see. 3% MP charge. Favorite Fate series? Carnival Phantasm. The power play switching from FGO streamer to Apex Legends streamer. My computer is too potato, so I probably couldn't stream it even if I wanted to. Let's see. Boom, boom. Have you been rainbow spooked by someone you didn't really want when going for someone you did want? Yup. Tummel answer. I mentioned Berserker Vlad on stream, and not that long later, I got a rainbow spook, and it was Berserker and it was Vlad. So yes, I do know what that feels like. And let me tell you, it feels pretty shit. Just get a better computer, forehead. Yeah, kind of hard when I'm dumping all this fucking cash into this shitty-ass mobile game, Kappa. 2 turns. Let's see. I think I'll just do this, because in 2 turns, Mordred will get her charge back anyway, and 30% is all she needs. So, what's your strat for farming this event? Pure drop efficiency. Pure drop efficiency. I have so many Gacha Cs that I got from rolling for MHXA, that I can. It's better for me just to go for pure drop efficiency, which is why I'm not 3 turning these nodes. I'm just grinding it out normally. Hello, DW. Mind slowing down the banners? I can't afford to buy food. Sounds like that. Sounds like a you problem, to be honest. The Maeve spooks are real. I have a feeling everybody got spooked by Maeve, or a lot of people did. I'm sure that would have made Wombo Combo happy. Okay. Ew, Fate. I smell broke. Where's his AirPods? Unfortunately, I'm not a fan of low-tier memes, so you can get your shitty AirPod memes out of my channel. Thank you. I'm I'm a connoisseur of only the highest quality internet memes. Unfortunately, I have to break it to you. I hate to break it to you, but shitty AirPod memes are not my specialty. Nor do I particularly like them. It may as well be as bad as the whole fucking the whole stupid ass fucking Tide Pod challenge that was all the rage apparently not that long ago. People fucking eating Tide Pods. Sorry, did someone say autism? 1 hour AirPod rant when? Never, because I don't know what a fucking AirPod even is. That's how much I hate the meme. Can't wait for Maeve costume later on. That'll come this year. In like 3 months. No, sorry, 5 months. Something like that. What the hell is this? Oh. Why does Azure fucking tell you that oh, you have too much oil in your account? I know. I fucking know. You don't need to fucking tell me. Let's see. Let me exchange some of my altcoins for like 2 or my chocolates rather. You can exchange chocolates for Lancer coins? Don't mind if I do. I just need to exchange. Oh yeah, you can exchange it at 1 to 1. Cool. Oh no wait, I have to exchange it for chocolates. Whoops. How do I do the exchange thing to Lancer? Is there none? Fuck. Exchange. Oh no, you can do it from all to Lancer. Yeah, there we go. I figured there was something like that. Alright, let's see. 1, 2, 3, so just 3 more. Tide Pods are delicious! I have something called cancer now, and that's why my memes are trash too. Thank you for your post. Thank you. It was so trash that it also gave me cancer too. Anyways, ooh, Tom Lancer. Actually, hold on. Give me a second. I'm going to I believe you can replay this scene, right? Yeah, you can replay this scene, I think, in my room because I want to listen to the music or the soundtrack to that. Let's see, game options, BGM. Go back, and I believe it's on a material. Event quest log, and then where is it? Mystery X. Is that the latest one? Servants Records. Tama Lancer, and then Ascension. Ah, crap! Did I just skip it on accident without knowing that it won't come back? Let's see. No, that's not Singularity Logs. Event quest log. It's either. Yeah, I don't think it has. It's here now. Maybe they'll put it after the event is over. Actually, let me check if they do. Yeah, okay, so they do put it here, but I guess they don't have it available now. Rip. Didn't know that. I thought as soon as you saw the scene, it would be stored in my room for your replay. I guess I have to wait until after the event. Rip. Didn't know that. It is enabled. All right, let's go back and see if a YouTube chat is fucking debating me. Chocolate Lady's Commotion, chocolates, let's see, go down here. Oh yeah, so there's Musashi, so yeah, she's gotta be here somewhere. There she is. Okay, let's see. Why is it put under last year's, though? That's really weird. I expect an apology? Why? I didn't doubt you. That's why I went back to check. If I doubted you, then I wouldn't have checked at all. We here at YouTube would never lie to you. Yes, yes, okay. Okay, okay, buddy. You can calm down there. You can calm down there. Apologize to YouTube chat. Why? I just thought y'all were debating me. I didn't say, I don't believe you, YouTube chat. Or, I didn't call you liars. Y'all are lying to me. Why are you debating me? Because it's a rerun? Oh, God. Is that why? That's almost as bad as letting Astolfo give you chocolates because he's a trap. Super dangerous cocktail. That Benny Emma. Hey, look who she mentioned. We'll be seeing her in 2 years. You can eat the umbrella. There's no alcohol in it. Okay. Okay. Ollie wasn't even one who told you to check. I know. I know. He just likes to, He just likes to, grovel for attention, I guess. Alright. That was fun. We just got roofied by fucking Taomo. And now we're like... Now our brains are in orbit. Our brains are now in orbit. Thanks, Tomo Lancer. Let's see, we have 2 more. Did Tomo just drug you? Yeah. Her Bond C is also pretty much the same thing. Don't throw it away. Yikes. Okay, that's done. I just noticed I have enough altcoins for Jean, I believe. Jean and the others. So let's see, all coins are for Gorgon, John obviously, Jalter, and Martha. Let's pick up Jalter's first, why not? Is there a CE that increases chocolate drops, or is it only for coins? It's only for coins. It's only for coins. The good news is that it kind of, I guess it indirectly boosts chocolate drops as well, because you can go to the shop and you can exchange chocolate coins for the baking chocolate on a 1-to-1 ratio. So because of that, you can just think of the CEs as also chocolate boosting, or the baking chocolate boosters as well. That disgusted look. Doesn't Bryn kill people she shows affection to? Yeah, eventually. Am I going to eat Kyo? Yes and no. Is Tamo really yandere? She can be. She can be. Is there any benefit to seeing them all or collecting them all? No. Only because I want to. The only real reason why you would want to collect all the craft essences, the Valentine's craft essences, is if you really care about leveling up some of your CEs, because they're all 36k CE XP, and that's a lot. Just to put it in perspective, your usual Gacha 5-star CE, if you burn one for craft essence experience, it only gives you 10k. Only. Whereas all these Valentine CEs give you like around 36k or something like that, so it's quite a lot. That's really the only reason why you would collect as many as possible, though. It's literally, it's just, oh, if you have a waifu or husbando or multiple of them, then just grab their chocolates and fuck the rest. If you don't really care to farm, you don't have to pick them up. It's only CE XP, which not too many people really care about. Or if you just want to collect them all because you're a degenerate farmer like me. So for degens, not normal people. Yes, exactly. Because, let's face it, not everybody has all the servants in the fucking game. I'm one of the few who do. So, yeah. The more servants you have, the more work you need to do. If you care about getting all of them. But if you don't care, then whatever. Just clear out shop and be done with it. It only gives 30k XP. Okay, so not quite 36k, but still 30k is still quite a lot because it's 3 times as much as a 5-star craft essence, level 80. Well, yeah, but there are other level 80 CEs that we have that don't even give you more than 100 health and attack each. So, hey Hayes, what's going on, man? Yeah, it's been a long time. How smug. You're collecting them, but you don't really care for them. DCs are designed in a way that you're supposed to use them. Because you get so many CEs, like, you just don't have enough space in your craft in your second archive, unless you don't have a lot of servants, or you only choose to keep certain craft essences just for collection's sake. Like, for example, I kept all of the Valentine's craft essences from last year, and I kept them in my second archive. But with how much I roll and how many craft essences I'm keeping for like rerun events and stuff like that, like, I have to burn these craft essences once I get them, because there's no way I'm gonna keep all of them for an entire fucking year. Like, that's just not gonna happen. So yeah, you're basically meant to use them. Just think of it as like you getting real chocolates in IRL. You're not gonna keep chocolates for an entire fucking year, right? And then eat them? No, you would never do that, unless you really want to die. But yeah. There are more pleasant ways to die, that's for sure, than eating year-old chocolate. 100% tsundere. Evidently, that's one of her selling points. I didn't catch your rolls. Did you get MHX Alter? Yes. Got it at MP5. Okay, one more Lancer quest, and we'll be done with Lancer, and we'll switch over to Assassins here. You can always review the scene of the craft essence in your My Room. Yep. Yes, sir. Alright. Dark chocolate keeps pretty well. I would imagine, yeah. I would imagine. But like milk chocolate and I don't know how well cookies and cream sits. I would imagine not very, but yeah. Let's see. Have you gone full degen and MP5 everything? No, well that's the plan. I can't MP5 everyone right away. Some people I will, but not everybody. So I have to play the long game for certain SSRs. Do you think you can beat Kiara at her strongest in the CCC event? Me? Yeah, of course. With an account that looks like mine, I'm sure I can dig something up. Let's see here. What do we want to do? Any next Grail candidates? Tamamo and Tamalancer. Contemplating rolling since Lalter is on the banner. You should say FA and try my luck. Well, Lalter, none of the... If I'm not mistaken, which I have been once before about Gacha on this banner, but I don't think the 4-star story locked are on rate up. But if they are, then sure, go for it. Let's see here. Is it just me, or oh no, it's because I have my Musashi in her second form, and support Musashi I'm using is in her third form. I was like, wait a minute, do they actually have different flames on their bags to differentiate whether which one's yours and which one's support? I would've been like, that would've been sick if they actually did that, but I don't think they do. Let's see. We'll do the MP chain again, so I can use Musashi's MP on one of them. Just be done with it. I know they're on the banner, Kaito Knight. I'm not sure if the 4-stars themselves have specific banners on for themselves as well, because I believe it's only for SSRs, which is how it usually is. I only got 2 Lalters and 2 Salters. I didn't get any. And mind you, I rolled 1680 Saint Quartz for MP5 MHXA, and I didn't see a single. I did get Salter, but I didn't get Lalter. I don't think, if I remember correctly. Right. Is Salter on Rib? I don't think so. Yeah, the 4-stars don't have any specific rate up, I don't think. It's funny that OG Jalter is a good cook, but the lolly isn't. What do you mean? That's understandable to me. Jalter is just a kid. What do you expect, a kid to be good at cooking? Yeah, no rate up, yeah, like I thought. They're just kind of there. So, I mean, it's either that or you roll on story, and you have to deal with all the other story locks too. So maybe. Did Mordred get a crit there somewhere? Probably did. Oh, I got 3 Lancer molds. Right when this was my last one. A child is basically a master chef according to anime. You might be watching a little bit too much anime. but that's just my diagnosis. Emiya was a cook when she was a kid, why can't JL2 do the same? Well, some kids are good at it, some kids aren't. Let's just put it that way. How did you know? Oh, I wonder. There are still guy lancers though. I went through all of them first. Not everyone is an Emiya, yeah, that's also true. You might be watching a little bit too much anime. Oh, you sound like my mom. Yeah, same here. But unironically, or I suppose ironically, I don't really watch that much anime anymore. Alrighty. So I believe that's all the Lancers, and let me just double check to make sure that we've already cleared all the Lancers. Yeah, we don't have any more male Lancer Cs to give, or to get rather. Okay. Go here, and go for Lancers now, or Assassins now. Reverse the order. Okay, go over here. Bring double Needle Chris. Yes. Yes. Double Needle Chris. Yes. Let's see. I believe I bring Waver for the extra damage. Caster, caster, caster. Bring in Edison. Bring in Irisvale. Casters, casters, and casters. Actually, no, wait, these need to be assassins. My bad. So, Cursed Arm and I guess I'm at the Hari, I guess. Yeah. Actually, let's put in Sanzo here. Let's put in Sanzo, yeah. Third slot. Yeah, let's see how well this goes. Yes, Assassin Modes. Because anime lost its charm. Not really that it lost its charm. It's just I put my time towards other things instead of watching anime. Just personally. Okay, so we'll go. So she's MP5, mine's MP5. I believe they also have the same attack stat. Yeah, they both have the same attack stat. Doesn't matter really. Hentai? Not even hentai anymore. Not really. Heart grabber. Oh god. This comp needs more lollies? Nah. I don't think so. I should probably target switched, because Jack has her evade active right now. Well, thanks for charging my MP for me. I think it's better for me to just do this instead. Okay, need a Chris's MP charged. Let's see. Let's do that, see what happens. Can you call DW and have them put pages back in the event shop? What are the best CEs to max level, in general or for the event? In general. Well, if you have K-Scope. K-Scope is pretty good. A lot of shit, yeah. The Cs, I'll show you the Cs that I have max level. First Samurai is very good because it's a 50% charge and 20% buster buff. So, and it's pure attack. So you get that max level and it gives you what, 2k attack? That's very good. Demonic Bodhisattva. Demonic Bodhisattva is a little bit more niche. You're not gonna use it all the time, and also it's split stats, not pure attack. But it does give 1,000 extra attack at max level, so it can make a difference. It would have been better if it was just pure attack. It's a little bit more, like I said, it's a little bit more niche. You're not gonna use it all the time. But there are some times where it can come in very handy, and having a max level certainly helps you. Holy Knight Dare is also a good one. Another 50% charge, and then it's plus 15% crit damage and MP damage, and it's also all attack. So at max level is 2,000 attack, so that's very good. This is a little bit more of a whale thing, having Chaldea lunchtime at max level. This is when people are hardcore, they really care about bond points or they really care about friend points. Again, this is more of a whale thing. There's no real reason to have that level 100 other than other than if you want to bait people into using your support caster, whether it be Wave or Merlin or whoever the fuck. That's more of a whale thing. Golden Sumo, easy choice, always useful. 15% attack buff, permanent attack buff, and it's a 50% starting charger. So, and it's also all attack, easy choice. The Volumen, I'm using this currently as a CE bomb. Just ignore it. Same with what is this again? Present for my master. Those two are just craft essence bombs. They're not actually max level Cs that I plan on using. Black Grail is also another good one. This one is 2400 attack, unlike the usual 2000, so that's great. And obviously, Limit Broken Black Grail is 80% MP damage, or MP damage buff. The 4K scopes that I have Supercraft, or level 100 Formal Craft, because it's also pure attack, and I like to run arts teams a lot, and Formal Craft is usually my go-to DPS craft essence for my DPS arts members, so there's that. And for right now, that's it. But other ones that you may consider getting to level 100 in the future, there are more. I know that there are more, but at the moment, those are what I have right now. These ones. Anyways, back to, we did one run of assassins. So let's get rid of the. Let's take care of all the male assassins for now. I don't think there's too many. How many male assassins do we even have? Let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 7. More than I thought, actually. Anyways, ME assassin. All right, Carrie. Let's see how depressed you are. Five-star craft essence bomb, 5-star CE is a bomb now, as expected. Well, what people have been doing for events, what certain whales who really hunt hard for friend points do is, with one event, they get one event CE to max level 100. What that does is, because if you sort through support units, when you have a event, obviously everyone who's playing FGO will have Cs on their support lists, right? And when you get an event C to level 100, that boosts their stats, whether it be health or attack or whatever. And especially if it's an attack CE, a lot of people may sort by attack, especially whales, because obviously if you're a whale in your farm, you care more about the attack stat than the HP stat. So what ends up happening is those whales who max out their event Cs, they'll show up on the top because they have Cs that are maxed. So therefore, the filters, the support list will filter them all the way up to the top and make them the first one that other people on their friends list see. So they'll take theirs because nobody wants to scroll. Usually, people don't want to fucking scroll through support lists to look for support. Proper supports, as long as they have all their supports, using event Cs, right? Not only that, but it also carries over to future events as well, because what they do is they get multiple copies of the event CE, so they can keep one copy of a fully limit broken event CE. They keep that as a souvenir or something like that. They just keep it just because for their collection, and then take the level 100 one and they feed that to the next event CE. So so they basically just carry that all on over and over and over and over. Edge Daddy. King of Sans is great. He's so fucking confused. Yeah, it was good. He left something by your pillow while you slept. Wow, what a creeper. Creeper carry over here. You don't even say anything. It's just straight narration. Oh, he actually says something. Hey, what's up, Yasashi? What's going on? He gave us one of his M590s? The fuck? Well, it's a good thing I'm a fucking gun nut. A fucking Calico M950. Thanks, Carrie. I've always wanted one. Not really, because they fucking jam all the time. Who the hell taught you to... Who the hell suggests that you pick up an M590? And why does it never jam whenever you use it? No, let's pick up on Kojiro's. Hands on feet. Eat a gun. Eat a gun, lol W. You really have to lube up the calico to use it decently. From what I've read, even then, it's just not a. It's a cool looking gun. It's just IRL. It's not known for its reliability. Let's just say that much. By that point, he might as well just if he wanted something if he wanted a compact, fully automatic gun that was easy to use dual wielding or one hand, he might as well just use an Uzi. Uzis, mini Uzis, hell, micro Uzis, and they don't jam nearly as much as the fucking M590s do. Gave Gudako a gun. Well, moon viewing. Alright. He gave you a bullet too? Not just one bullet. He gave us a whole fucking magazine's worth. What do I play on? I play FGO on iPad 6th gen. What's your favorite gun? IRL, not Girls Frontline. Possibly the Scars. Specifically, Scar 17. Or the Mark 17. Or the Scar H, whichever you want to call it. No arts chains here, so let's not even bother. Glock best automatic gun. Automatic pistols are kind of iffy. I don't know how reliable they are IRL. They certainly look cool, and I love using the I love going around using dual-wielded akimbo fucking G, what are they called? G20 somethings? G17s? I don't think they were G17s in Modern Warfare 2. Maybe they were. But yeah, in Modern Warfare 2, I love going around with steady aim fucking akimbo fully automatic locks. That was hilarious. The ones with 33 round bullets or 33 round mags, not bullets. Redundant. Let's see, do that, and go for more chains with Nito. Scars are resident sleeper to shoot though, but they perform well. Well, you have to remember that I'm just a closet gun nut or a closet gun nerd. I don't actually know how they perform IRL, partly because I live in the state of California. Let's see, let's do this. Taunt. Let's do this. I like running around with guns. I didn't say that. If you're gonna quote me, Cisco, at least do it properly. Will this even kill? Oh, it did. favorite sword type? Katana. Straight up weeb with that one. Partly because I own a katana. This event doesn't seem really efficient for farming. I'm not sure what you mean. What do you mean? But what do you mean by efficient? Do you mean in terms of like event materials or what? Let's see, we can just do this actually. You have a new alt and you got both Karna and Kualt, and I assume you meant to say Kualter from First Flight tickets. Wow, good luck there. Congratulations. H&K guns are always quality. Yup, that's what you can expect out of precision German engineering. Paraphrasing. Yeah, okay. Do you like classic guns like German pistols from World War II? Not quite. I'm not a vintage kind of person. I'm more modern. Alright. 2 more C's that we can grab. Okay, you have to scroll down all the way down for the male assassins. Yeah, affected 3 turns for level 90 nodes. I'll worry about it when I get to it. What did he say? It was perfect and nutritious? Was he referring to chocolate? Let's see. It was sweet and full of calories, so it's a perfect nutritional item for the sick. The Sanson, your local Sanson advises eating chocolate if you're sick. What about Colt revolvers? Colt revolvers. I really do like the SAA, the Single Action Army. That revolver is not only historic and iconic, but it's also pretty cool. You're pretty good. I just realized that Star Attribute servants aren't weak to Gilgamesh's MP. They're not, but Gil is still gonna wreck them either way. They just don't get as wrecked, if that makes any sense. Speak of the fucking devil. Do I know what the Smith & Wesson 500 is? Yes, I do. They're my favorite handguns to use in Killing Floor 2. And you can dual wield them in that game. Yeah, dual wielding 500 Smith & Wesson 500s. Fucking ripped to your wrists. But yes, I know what they are. Male Valentines. Gachigasm. Yes, sir. M1911 sexist gun. I do like a quality M1911 too, yes. Great performance. Legendary performance. Not just great, legendary performance. And it looks sleek as hell. The M1911, the variant that I'm most interested in is, I believe it's called the P14. I don't know who, I forgot who the manufacturer was, but it's basically an M1911 with I think a double stack magazine, and it holds up to 14 bullets, 45 ACPs. That's fucking enormous, and that's what she said. But yeah, I think the P14 is my favorite 1911 variant. Dude, Gramps, I already did Omnikinesis, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I already looked up King of Son's Valentines. I already did that off stream, either yesterday or the other day. Now it's a gun stream. Well, the only experience I ever have with guns is through video games, so... But I'm not a gun expert by any means. I just like to sit around and talk about guns in video games, and have all the actual people who know what they're talking about with guns come and listen to me and laugh at me for how retarded I sound. Duking is on again. You can look it up on your by yourselves on YouTube. I'm sure people have been posting videos on YouTube. Girls Frontline stream? I did one earlier this week. Yes. Not now though. Favorite gun by your parents? Scar. Just for aesthetics, Scar. It's either the Scar or like a a customized a customized M4, just a standard M4 carbine. What CEs are worth after the event? The Q Orange Jet. Apparently, that's pretty good. Yeah, for some reason I like how the Scar looks. I think it's very. I think the Scar looks very cool. Especially, not. I don't. I think I prefer long barrel Scars the most. Like on certain Scar H variants, like certain Mark 17 variants, like especially the DMR and the Sniper variants, the ones that have long barrels, or extended barrels or whatever you want to call them. I think they look great. Just again, just from a purely aesthetic standpoint, point of view. So, barring you know, actual performance stuff. How many assassin ones do I have more? 3? Alright, 3 more. 2 more apples! Ah! Alright. Assassin molds. Have I ever shot a gun IRL? Yes. Back when I was in high school, I was part of my local 4-H club, and I signed up for our shooting, the shooting section, and I participated in just a few shooting competitions. I think I won like a silver medal in like 1 or 2 of them. I do know how to shoot a gun, yes. Shoot a gun, basic gun maintenance, all that stuff. I do know the basics, just I haven't shot a gun in God knows, ever since high school, yeah, so it's been almost 10 years? Definitely very rusty. Let's go, boom, boom, boom. Ollie, let's not make those kinds of jokes in my my chat, all right? Like, I know people love to joke about that, but not in my chats. That's a bit too edgy for my taste, right? How old am I? Old enough. Oh, nice. Carmelo survived, so my Neither Piss can gain some extra MP charge off her. Damn you. Why do you want to know my age that much? Doesn't matter. It doesn't. Or at least it shouldn't. We don't have a Sanzo Brave chain, so I think what I'm gonna do is just gonna charge Neogrizz's MP here. Alien says Shunsang. Nah, Ilya doesn't have an 80% battery charge. You sure? Is YouTube chat being degen again? Yeah, a bit too much. bit too much. But, oh well. That's just what they do sometimes. Which video games with guns would I like to try? All of them. I played as my first like actual FPS that I went hard on, in terms of like, you know, playing it and then you know, being a part of its community and all that, was Combat Arms. And Combat Arms, back when it was popular, it was very well known for having a whole shit ton of guns that you could use. Granted, in that game, most of those guns were just like variants of each other. Like, so there would be like around, let's say, like 100, maybe 200 base guns, and then the devs would just come out with like variants on variants on variants of it. So they would inflate the overall pool of how many weapons there were that you could use in the game, when most of them were just basically or similar, or if not the same to its base model. For example, in Combat Arms, you could use the L85A1, or was it the 2? L85. It was either the L85 or L85A1 or L85A2. I think it was the A2, or in other words, the SA80, the British bullpup full auto rifle. And in Combat Arms, you had the base L85, and there were other variants that you could use, like I think 3 other variants that I know of. That were basically just the same one, except there was the LE5A1 or A2 camo, which is basically the same fucking gun, with just with a military camo on it, like a jungle camo or whatever. And it was literally, I think the only difference was it had like 1 point extra in like accuracy or some shit, and it didn't make a damn difference, or most of the time it didn't. And then you had and that was just like those were the 2 guns that you get for in-game currency. And then they put out 2 more variants where you can only get them through, or back when I play, you can only get them by spending like the premium currency, where you had to pay to get the currency, kind of like Saint Quartz, where it was called NX Cash back then. And then the other 2 variants were NX only, and the NX Standard, where you could pay just upfront with it, just pay like a set amount of NX Cash for it to get it and use it. It was called the the L85 mod, and it was basically L85 with a scope on it. Granted, it was a good scope, but the thing was that the base L85, you couldn't attach a scope on it, because for some reason they said, oh no, you just can't just attach a scope on this. Nope, you just can't, when for other assault rifles in the game you could. You could buy a scope and you could attach it onto to most weapons. For the LE5, no, you just can't. Like, why? Why can't you? Oh, because we put out another gun that has a scope on it already attached, but you can only get it by paying cash. So pay up, buddy. Pay up, motherfucker. So that was great. Also, they put out another variant of that one, called the L85A1 Mod Camo! Great naming convention! And that one you could only get by opening up loot boxes, pretty much. The loot boxes of that time. It wasn't really a loot box where you got multiple items. You only got one item, and you didn't know what you were getting. And I don't know the exact percentage of that of those particular cases, but they were pretty bad. I don't think I don't think like FGO tier bad, but they weren't great, and they were still loot boxes at the end of the day. And that one actually was good because I think it gave you extra damage. Yeah, it was a little bit extra damage, and it really mattered because one of the biggest problems with the LE5 in that game was it was an unreliable 4-shot kill. So it could take up to 5 or even 6 depending on the kind of armor that people were wearing when you shot them. But with the LE5A1 mod camo, I think it had like 1 or 2 points extra damage and better accuracy compared to the base L85, so it was definitely pay to win. Oh, and then I think they released like a hyper rare version where it was like a mercenary exclusive weapon, and it had even tighter hipfire spread, which is one of the biggest problems on the gun. And so that hyper rare variant basically solved all the problems that the base L85 had, and you can only get it through paying NX cash. God, Combat Arms was a fucking mess. Still fun though, but still, that was a fucking mess of a game. Anyways, back to your regularly scheduled FGO. Not a problem for free-to-play hackers like iOS. Oh, Ali, thanks for giving me a real reason to fucking ban you. You are one of those OPKers, huh? Get the fuck out of my chat. Oh, Phantom actually can talk normally. Finally. I thought you can't hack at FGO. I mean, you could try. I don't know how long you can get away with it, though. Who is worth rolling for in May, Kiara or Melt? Either one. DLE if I fail and ever shut. Well, no, obviously not. It was a video game, so it didn't jam. It's a video game. The only games that feature like legit jamming was like Far Cry 2, Far Cry 2, and like maybe some other hardcore milsim games. I don't know if Escape from Tarkov has jamming. I don't think they do, but maybe they do. I don't know. But no, you didn't have to worry about gun jamming in that game. Most first-person shooters don't deal with like jamming and shit like that. That would be a little bit monk-ass. I know Combat is still active. Like the server is still active, but yeah, it's hardly anybody plays it anymore. Most of us have left already or have moved on. I know. I already heard hockey. I heard as soon as they made the as soon as people found out. Like there was a Reddit post confirming that, or not confirming because it's fucking Reddit, but there was a Reddit post saying that Ueda wouldn't be coming because of the flu. So I knew it ever since yesterday. So that definitely sucks, but oh well. Health is more important. You either join or you quit. I played Combat Arms all throughout the years, even during periods where the hacking was at its most rampant. Because all I did was join elite moderated rooms, and usually that would solve the problem. Because hackers can't do anything against getting kicked. Well, there was one period of time where if you kicked a hacker, there was one hack where hackers used when they got kicked either by elite mod or vote kick, they could crash the entire game and force everyone out to lobby. That was pretty bad, but that was rare. I think it only happened like once or twice ever. Most of the time, if you just join super elite moderated rooms or super elite moderated rooms, and if a hacker joined, the elite mod would be able to just kick them, and that would be the end of that. Usually. So it wasn't bad for me, because I just make it a habit to just join all the super elite moderated rooms. The shonen hentai protagonist. Cap. I need to reflect. I need to offer a wonderful item to reflect my gratitude for great treatment I've been receiving. Ascension materials. Yes, I'll take those. Give me my gallstones. Hey Fuma, can you go farm gallstones for me? Keyword usually. Yeah. I mean, obviously, you're always going to have an exception here and there. And if that kind of thing happens, oh well. It happens. Not a big deal. As part of the development team for this item, I am very proud. Confirmed Fuma would be a good dev as part of a game company. Developers, 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 developers. Am I gonna buy all the C's with coins? Yeah, of course. It tastes horrible. And we just fucking fall over. Dead. Dead. No one trusts Nexon at this point. Nexon is a pretty shitty company from what I've heard, yes. There's just something with Korean game companies where they just fuck up a lot of the time. Nexon is pretty bad. Netmarble, which is in charge of Korean FGO, is also pretty fucking bad. There's already been quite a few controversies and fiascos with Netmarble being in charge of Korean FGO, from what I've heard. There's something with Korean like publishers and distributors, game distributors, where the people in charge are just not the best people. Not the best people. I don't know why it is. Don't know why. Something up with us Koreans being shitheads or something. As a Korean myself, dealing with Korean people, I can probably confirm that Koreans are probably not the best people you should hang out with. Probably not. And God help you if you get a Korean girlfriend. Can you do Zerk's Nest? I don't know. We'll see. Free-to-play shooters at this point. I mean, you can do a free-to-play shooter well. Look at Apex. Look at Apex Legends. They're killing it right now, and it just came out like the other day, like 2 days ago. You can still do a good free-to-play shooter. Just usually when people do that, they fucking stack it with pay-to-win shit. Korean corporate culture seems to be even worse than America's. I mean, Asian corporate culture in general probably isn't the best. Because at least in America, if you work for a corporate environment in America, you don't have to deal with the age bullshit that is very prevalent in Asian corporate culture, where seniority is like seniority is pretty fucking pretty fucking important over there. Of course, I don't know the details, just from what I know from hearing about it and reading about it. Speaking of materials, are there any notable farming nodes for the Royale? The final Royale node should have some pretty good drop rates for some things, like 50% page drops, 20% gallstones, which isn't that great, but it's better than fucking 12% at the Babylonia Free Quest. I believe you can also farm gears there as well if you need those. What's a girlfriend when all you need is a waifu? Yeah, true. True. You right. Royale is only gold mats? Yeah. So there you go. Alright. So that's all the Lancers and Assassins done. Let's see, I think I was still trying to go ahead and finish the Archers, right? Yeah, I have to finish the Archers. Let's see. Yeah, let's go back to Archers. So, Lancers, gonna have to look for Lancers here. Lancer. We'll move, go back down here, put on Leo. archers. Put on a rash. Boom. And Tota, I think, yeah. Yeah. This, and then archers. Yes. Page 1 is in 3 hours. Alright, good to know. Thanks, Hong. Is there any merit to getting the chocolate seeds if you've watched them on YouTube? You're one of those people, huh? If you don't care for CE experience, then no. If you don't care for the mushy sentimental value, and if you don't care for leveling up your CEs, no, there's no reason other than those two. Yeah, Sun Chicken. I've already gotten MP5 MHXA 2 days ago, or 2 nights ago rather. Come on, target switch. There we go. Completion sake, maybe it adds to origin list. Yeah, when you acquire the CE, it adds it to your spare origin list. So I guess if you're a CE completionist, then you should probably go for it. You should probably farm for this chocolate C's. Chances are, though, that guy who asked probably wasn't. Probably not. Let's see. Let's actually go for some start. Hyper whale only, pretty much. Pretty much. Any class cavalry at the 80 node will drop pages, or one in particular. I mean, spellbooks obviously, but I believe the mobs in this event can be of other classes. Like in the earlier nodes, like the 10 AP, 20 AP, and 30 AP, there were like assassin golems and shit, which is really weird because usually they're berserker. So maybe the spellbooks can show up as other classes. I don't know. If not, then they'll just probably default to caster. Let's see. Let's swap. I want to do boom boom. Actually, let's do this. Of course, he just had to put the Buster down buffs on both Lancer Artorias. This motherfucker. Let's see. Not that it really matters. They give that much experience as it's worth to get all the CEs. Each Valentine CE gives 30k craft essence experience. Compare that with a 5-star craft essence that only gives you 10k, so it gives you 3 times as much. So if you get all the C's that you can, that's a good chunk of C experience right there. But I don't know how worth that is to you. That's the only problem. Unfortunately, I think I'm gonna have to go for this first. Boom, boom, boom. So I can charge my Lancer Artorias MP charge there. Gouda gives you more? You mean the Gouda, the craft essence XP cards? No, they only give you like, the 4-star ones probably give you like 12k or something like that. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe 9k or 12k, somewhere around that. And then the 3-star craft essences only give you like 6k or something like that. 6k something. I don't remember exactly. It's not a lot. Only 12k. It wasn't as much as the Valentine CE, that's for sure. That's for fucking sure. It wasn't that much. Anyone who keeps the chocolate and not using the XP as a beta. That was me in beta for the past year. I kept all my Valentine's chocolates from last year and kept them for a full year up until like 1 or 2 weeks before this event. And then I managed to eat them all. Chocolate Storm Girl is meant to be eaten, I know, right? It is, though. Will you be collecting all the C's? Yes. All the Valentine's ones, yes. They look too good to eat, yeah. I'll eat everyone's except for Tamamos and Tamalancers. I'll keep those two. Hey, horseshoe, finally. Eating expired chocolate. Don't worry, Mash will protect us through her powers. Tristan's greatest hits. This Valentine's is hilarious, just from the name alone. Wouldn't want to be roofied by Thomas Shark. Don't worry, it's not as bad as you think. Tristan recorded music while he was drunk. Da Vinci's just fucking doing a photo shoot with him. That's funny. Thanks, Tristan! This is so sad. Tristan, play Despacito. Have you heard or seen voiced? No. I probably will look it up at some point, but no, not yet. You're meant to use these XP? Yeah, Skittles. You're meant to use them. Of course, you can always use them first as you know, coin boosters first, but once the event is done, just burn them for a CEXP. All right, Tesla, what you got to say? X Naya, get on that Tristan VO. Tesla needs a haircut? He doesn't. He's fine just as is. If anybody, fucking Edison's the one who needs a haircut. Those cookies actually probably look pretty good. Probably being the keyword. Right, back to more archer farming. Let's see, we've got Lamp Broken. I guess I could use Karna? Wait, hold on, this is a shop C, isn't it? Yeah, it's a shop C. Let's try to submit somebody else. Hey, LG's back. Archer, yes. Tesla cookies, yep. Hers and Queen Ishiba's are my favorite so far. I'll definitely try looking up Queen Tichiba's. Hey Mocha Awabot. What's up? If I eat a seed I got last year now, does it unlock it in the shop this year? Yeah, so what happens is, so for example, I still have my Tamacaster's Valentines from last year. So I have it, but the game and Tamacaster's Valentines is still in shop. If you go in the shop right now, you can actually see it again. However, you can't rebuy it because the game knows that you already have it still. You can't keep two copies of the same Valentines at the same time. So what will end up happening is you probably have to eat or burn it for crafting experience. You have to burn the Valentines you have from last year's first, and then you can rebuy it again. And I think that's probably what I'm gonna do as well, because I would have loved to keep both of them, but the game doesn't let you do that. So I guess this is the next best thing. You drunkenly gave you exchange all your Archer chocolate for normal chocolate. Oh shit. Rip. That's kind of like those poor fellows on Reddit who accidentally exchanged all their socks for QP during the Christmas lottery. That was a big fat oof. Big oof. Big oof. Hey. Shroud. I even have Shroud stream on my right here on my laptop. Base 30k was the base XP. Yeah. So I guess theoretically, if you saved your Valentine CEs for like a super success or a great success, because it's base 30k crafting experience, you could probably get a whole bunch of experience if you hit like a great success or a super success. Probably. Let's see. Let's try taking out this guy instead. Shroud is streaming? Shroud is always streaming. What do you mean? I know he hasn't been streaming for the past 2 days for whatever reason, but he's back now. I keep exchanging all your extra class chocolates for a specific class choco. Yeah, that's a good idea if you don't have too many extra class servants. Like if you don't have you know, John or Jalter or Gorgon or whatever. Not a bad play. Let's see. Everybody else is charged, so let's go ahead and just deck them. So when I stream, I'm probably going to stream for like another hour because I need to head out pretty soon here. But I don't think I'll ever understand why people always ask me, when are you going to stop streaming? Like, I'm not sure why that's such an important question. People in YouTube chat ask the fucking weirdest questions ever. Let's see, let's pop all our charismas here. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, Shroud's notifications. Not surprised you didn't see it. He's been streaming since like what, 5 hours ago? I think he started at normal time at noon. Or 11 in the morning. He has some iffy weeks. In my opinion, in my experience, he's pretty consistent. He's pretty consistent. Of course, he had that 1 week where he was moving to his new place, but now that he's done with moving, and seems like he's well situated. That's gone now. That's why Twitch chat is superior. Yeah. 11 for you is 2. Oh yeah, because you're East Coast. Shroud actually doesn't live too far away from me. Because I believe he lives in somewhere in Santa Monica, maybe? Maybe? Not sure. I don't know if he's mentioned it on stream, but I don't think he's too far. He and I are practically neighbors, Kappa. You want to know if you can keep going? Not everyone's from America. Well, I know that. I'm very well aware that I have people watching from around the world. But if you can't handle watching the stream because it's late at night, I think that should just be on you. Why do you push yourself to continue watching a stream when it's time for you to go to fuck to sleep? Like I don't know why I have to say this like out loud, but you should not dictate your nightly schedule to someone else's stream. But whatever, it's your time. You make of it. You make the best of it as you want to. I ain't your fucking parents. Done with the work. Work today. Are chocolate dialogues different on Master Gender? I think they are, yeah. Because I'm playing as Gudako, not Gudao. The servants who address you as with like gender pronouns, they seem to have dialogues that are catered for the female master. And I would imagine if you change to Gudao, their dialogues will change accordingly. It's not too significant. I do dictate my nightly schedule to X-Slice's stream, though. Yeah, but that's fine, because X-Slice only streams for like 3 hours a night. Whereas for me, I stream whenever the hell I want, for however the hell I want. Like, there are some streamers who have very rigid schedules, so you can very easily plan your schedule around that. Like, X-Slice, he streams from 9 to 12, 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. every day, Pacific Standard Time, except for Fridays. And he basically sticks to that more or less. Whereas me, it's like I do what I want. Hey Hokusai, thanks for the yeah, thanks for the congrats. I'm happy how it turned out. It was a pretty entertaining stream. Flashback? PTSD? Extra reference? Excella reference? If you miss parts of the stream, you can always watch the YouTube repost. Yeah, exactly. Of course, that assumes I'm not playing I'm not blasting copyrighted music out the ass. But yeah. We have both versions when going into archives, or just one we have when we pick their chalk. What do you mean, Maestro-ku? Keeping up with X-Zero's stream, though. X-Zero is definitely one for the if you're in the U.S., he's definitely a good streamer to watch if you're a late night owl. Which is part of the reason why I really like hanging out there, because I typically stay up pretty late at night. So I just have his stream up in the background as background noise, and it's pretty comfy that way. Nice and short and sweet with Nianta. And then one more. Whose is this? Oh, this is Squirtoria. This is Squirtle. Graveyard Shift X-Zero. At the base, vanilla. Middle layer, vanilla. Top layer, vanilla. Okay. Okay, Squirtle, we get it. You love vanilla. We get it. Do you try to listen to any non-anime music? Oh yeah, yeah. Occasionally, like EDM. I like EDM. EDM, chill step. I listen to like some rap and hip hop every once in a while. Like right now, my favorite album, my favorite like non-weeb album is Post Traumatic by Mike Shinoda. I really like listening to his album there. I just basically listen to whatever I want that I feel like it's that I like. If it sounds good, I'll give it a listen. Vanilla? I was promised chocolate ice cream. Now you know Squirtle's favorite Dojin genre. It was so good. I don't even recall how many times I shot with Vivienne. LOL. Alright. Back to farming Archer chocolates. Let's see. She's got, let's see, 30 more minutes. I think I'll just wait out the next minute. Actually, fuck it. We're doing this. We're going in deep. Skyfell, yeah, we'll bring along Skyfells. Archer mold. I thought Squirrel's favorite tag was Fuda. No, that's Merlin's. When's the next stream? Wow, Ollie, you sure are asking me a whole bunch of difficult questions. I don't know. I stream whenever the hell I want. Let's see. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Which note would be farming most event? I need feathers. Pages and gallstones probably for me. I'm leaving. Alright, have a good night, Ollie. Thanks for stopping by, I guess. Assume tomorrow, good night. Even then, I'm not sure. Again, I just stream whenever I want. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. $10K. Is the better node coming in 2 hours? Yeah, should be. I'm just doing this because I'm streaming, so. Pages for Merlin Man. Not having a 10-10-10 Merlin in 2019. Lol. There's a better one, Kato. Better one later in like 2.5 hours and possibly even tomorrow as well. Unless tonight is the best one. No debuff, no death debuff. Or not death debuff, defense debuff. Rip. Guess we're gonna have to go with this. Double Artoria's Nani. Well, double the batteries, double the fun. That's how it works, right? Kind of wish that was a horseshoe and not an archer cookie. I already got enough of those. Unlimited battery works, I know, right? Okay. How many? So I can exchange 2. Give me a second, guys. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Are you there? Seems lot. Seems not. Yep. How are the shop Cs this time around? What do you mean? How are they? Like, how, are they? Are you talking about how useful they are, or like how hard they are to get? Oh my, oh me, oh my, how lewd. Chocolate gems. Chocolate gems? Oh, it's Ishtar, no wonder. It's Flux o'clock. Alright. How many more archer chocolates do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4 more. 4 more. So that'll probably be like 2 more runs. 2 more runs. Yep. Ah shit! I forgot to use apply an archer and an archer mold. I think I only have like 1 more too. So either way, I'm gonna have to go to the shop and buy another one. Ouch. Today I learned I play CS:GO and other shooters. Well, yeah. I'm a what is it? An FPS junkie. See, boom, boom, boom. It's gonna be a long while. Yeah, 2 whole years. 2 whole years. That's for sure. Let's see. Gonna buster meme these guys. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Wow, all quick cards. Why are the Lancer names? I forgot to apply the Archer mold. That's why. I believe that's my support. So. Ever played a casual PUBG game? I have actually. I have played PUBG. In fact, the very first game of PUBG I ever played, I actually won. It was like 70% luck though. 70% luck, 30% skill. Like I had watched a whole ton of PUBG before then, and when I actually finally play my first game, I kind of used what I watched to my advantage. But then I think it was more just because I got really lucky with good good circles and and good positioning, more than actual gun skill. Well, that's just how it be sometimes. Let's see, let's go ahead and use my Lancer Artillery as a NP. Odd flex, but okay, it wasn't even flexing. Nobody gives a shit if you won your very first game of PUBG. How is that flexing? FGO just a special kind of first-person shooter where the servants are the target and just ain't quartz ammo. Yeah, and you need to pay to reload. Boss in the saber, it is. It's fine. Yeah, a big deal. But we do have to use the defense down there. I don't know what she resists. Oh, she resists the curse. That's fine. It could be worse. We also have a Brave Chain, so we do kind of have to do this. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Damn, she does a lot of damage. Drop the hammer on her again. Let's see. I wanted to use the support Lancer Artillery as Brave Chain, but I think it's more important for me to use my Lancer Artillery as Arts card. Did you miss anything? No, not really. Just a couple hours of me farming. That's it. Oh, thanks for critting. I guess. Let's see. Actually, we can just... Now that Leo's here, might as well do this. Let's see. I'm actually going to use the evade on Leo. And then we'll do this. Oh, well, not 3-turn. I haven't been 3-turn this whole damn event. Of course. No, Arash is here. Game's over, boys. It's over, Nero. Arash is here. You're fucked. Hey, triple crit on him. Triple fucking crit. Triple crit. Alright. for the ultimate BM. Optimal. Actually optimal. Isn't the horseshoe? Actually optimal, boys. See, I don't even think I got enough archery. Oh, actually I did. I got enough for one more. Kappa. Good boy, Arash. Alright, LJ, and then let's not forget to apply the arch mold this time. Yuri! Ayaya! Nah, apply saber mold. Yeah, okay. Ooh, arts cards. Arts. 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 What's our MP level again? MP5. Alright. Let's see. Let's do this. Do the chocolate stories get saved in my room? Yeah, breakfast they do. Look under the Valentine's 2018 event, cause this is a rerun event technically. So all the new chocolate scenes or the Valentine scenes that you get here are listed under the 2018 Valentine's event, which is really weird. But I guess that's how they decided to do it. Let's see. My support Lancer Artoria has the Buster down debuff, so I'm gonna just use hers now. I'm gonna just use my own Lancer Artoria for third wave. It's in the same place. I mean, I expected it to show up as a new tab. I guess it makes sense, but it certainly wasn't what I was expecting. Dirus sub. Gasp. Oh, whoops. What's the next challenge quest? Isn't there one for this event? Yeah, there is. It just doesn't come out until like later. I don't know how much later, There should be one. Alright. Yeah, it isn't hard. I would imagine something like last Halloween's challenge quests. Okay, that's one from now. Do this. Take Skyfellas again. Wait a minute. I don't think I have any more Archer molds. Yeah, I don't. I don't know what happens when you click on Start Quest. I don't know if it lets you back out after you press the OK. But let's see. Where are the Archer molds? There they are. How many do they have on stock? 30? Let's see. 30 baking chocolate. Only 300? I've almost gone 2,000. Okay. Might as well buy it all then. Not that I need it all. Right. Boom, boom, boom. Nobu is a precious dork. And hey, her rerun is gonna come up soon. Like next month, so look forward to that. Error subs are certainly the worst. ATP Carl. Alright. So, boom. Boom, boom. Let's see. What do I want to do? I think I'll just do this. God, the audio delay is so bad now. How much money have you spent on the game so far in total? Over 10K, probably. Stoners. They're all stoners. I think it's still better just to use the Tamala Answers Buster card. Nobu never comes back? No, never. After this rerun, she never comes back. At least she hasn't come back for JP yet. Not this year, Nod. Next year. Alright, got a bunch of Archer cookies, or not cookies, chocolates, even though I only needed 2 more. Or enough for 2 more, rather. Rip Orion. Rip Orion. Hey, it's Chloe. Save almost the best for last. Is this NTR? Well, at bond level 5, Artemis says she doesn't mind if you're involved. So take that for what you will. Kana police, hands up. Hands up. Hands up. Don't worry, he tastes like gummy bears, Kappa. Alright, I think that's all the archers. Yeah. It's the rest of the archers. Let me just double check. No more archers? Yeah, no more archers, no more archers. Alrighty, cool. I think next I can start working on riders? Yeah, riders. Okay. I think this is a good place to stop because I actually have to leave soon, pretty soon, for some IRL stuff. So, yeah, and our AP bar is, well, it's not quite empty, but can't do another 40 AP run. So I think I'm gonna call it there. Thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by, guys. I don't know when the next time I'll stream. Hopefully soon. Not sure, but yeah. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna go host Honako because I haven't hosted in a hot minute. So thanks for watching, guys, and yeah, catch next stream whenever that will be. If I don't stream, that probably means I'm busy working on my next video, which I still need to get started working on, but we'll see how well that goes. But yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys later. Have a good rest of your night, evening, day, wherever you are. Hello, OBS, can you stop?